Loud baby presentation, style man. Stallion Keith Murray. I told y'all, just wait.
What's good, man? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Also, while you at it, pre-order your coffee. You feel me? A ginger root flavor, the Loud Baby, the Loud Roast. Yeah, get a good look at that, for sure. All right, man. Back with another one. So, this story will be about the time. Bro, I can't stop laughing because it should be so funny, man. It should be so funny because it's like, this really can't be my fucking life. But this is the time my father took me to court, man. This is like, we're in the year 2025. This is the year 2024, last year. I can't remember the month. But, a nigga took me to court, man. And my hands is ashy like they was in the last video, fuck it. So, yeah, man, we're gonna get straight to it. So my father took me to court. So, give you a quick rundown. I do not fuck with this man, you know what I'm saying? You ever heard your mother be like, nah, fuck that. Fellas, have you ever dealt with a woman and she be like, my baby daddy don't want to take care of his kids or do right by his kids because I don't want to be with him? He was that nigga. He was that nigga. And I was a child growing up seeing the type of fuck nigga he was. So, he did a lot of fuck shit growing up with him, you know what I'm saying? And my father didn't have full custody. My mother did, but we'll go down there in the summertime. I'm from New Jersey, y'all. My father's side from New Jersey. And my mother's side just everywhere, you know what I'm saying? She got folks in Jersey, North Carolina, Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? Got them overseas type shit. German, I think. I think she just found out her brother in Germany. Yeah, so she is everywhere. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? That was just the thing. We'd go up there during the summertime. And then after summer break, we'll come back, do our schooling, whatever. So, this fuck nigga. So my mom was dating a guy named Steve. Fuck it. My mom was dating a guy named Steve. And he was cool. He was cool with us. He played the video games, you know what I'm saying? He was chill, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, boy, this is what a dad should feel like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I wasn't close to my dad like that. I really didn't know the nigga. So, I remember us going up there one summer. My mom was dating this guy, Steve, and he was asking us a bunch of questions, me and my brother. My brother that's closest to me. I'm the youngest. I have 3 older brothers. I'm the youngest. So, it's like 4 total. My mom got 3, my dad got 4. So, I remember it was me and my brother that's closest to me. My dad was asking us questions like, goddamn, and mom got a boyfriend? We was like, yeah, hell yeah. It was like, he cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, nigga real cool. He got them play the game with us and shit like that. Nigga cool. We fuck with him. He's cool. I just remember them. I'll never forget this. We was in the mall. He ain't buy us shit. I don't know why we was in the mall. We seen a bunch of toys we wanted. He ain't buy us not one. But, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, oh, okay. So after that, I noticed the nigga started being real mean instantly after that. Like, real mean. Like, first of all, he used to make us do shit we didn't want to do. And when I say that no, pause on that shit. Pause. And when I say that shit, I mean like, he used to take us fishing. I didn't care to go fishing. I shot my first fucking gun at like, I think I was 11 years old. And he took us to the gun range. This nigga was a fucking cop. He a retired cop now. But he took us to the gun range. My brother had to been 12, I had to been 11. He's showing us how to shoot a fucking gun at the gun range. I didn't care for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking kid. The fuck? I don't want to hear that loud ass shit. I'm terrified out of my fucking mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, he used to make us do shit we really didn't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the fishing shit. He used to make us hook the worms on the hook. And I was like, man, for real. Like, I used to get mad about that shit. Get mad. You know what I'm saying? So, he had this thing where you don't close his door too hard. The nigga had a dusty ass fucking GMC, I think, at the time. Nigga, you slam his door, he spazzing. So it got to a point we over there trying to really close this nigga's door real, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to been like, baby, like, let's see. I had to been every bit of like 7. I had to been 7 at the time. I'm closing this door real smooth, like, fuck. And I remember, I'm not thinking like, damn, he mad at my mama, so he taking this shit out on us. I ain't thinking like that. I'm a kid. So I remember closing this door. boot, closed. What I tell you about? Goddamn, this nigga goddamn jacked me up and goddamn bop, 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 bop. Like he slapping me in my shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? And he goddamn throw me against the car. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, I'm a kid, so that shit traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? So then I had long hair and shit like that. Like, I always liked my hair to be long. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to have braids and shit. I used to fuck with Allen Iverson. I want the braids. And then I had my era when I had to low cut the waves, you know what I'm saying, back in like high school era. But this time I'm a kid, so I want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to fuck with Iverson on some like, you know what I'm saying, that's my idol type shit. Bow Wow had the braids. I'm like, yeah, that's where it's at. Ludacris was out with the braids. I wanted the braids. This nigga cut my shit off. You know what I'm saying? He cut my shit off. I ain't had no say so. He just cut my shit off. You know what I'm saying? That was another story. I'll probably talk about that another time. So I'm remembering all this shit growing up. I'm 35 years old. I'm a father to my own son. I only whooped my son one time, and that's because he disrespected my mother. And it wasn't even that bad of a whooping. I only whooped him one time because he disrespected my mother. You don't disrespect the queen. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. You got to show respect to that woman. So, and ever since then, you know, he a grandma's boy. He loved my mom to death. But he was a baby. He was like 2, 3. Probably like 3. He was probably like 3 feeling himself. So I had to get on him on that. But other than that, though, I can't imagine doing my son like the way this man did. I just don't have that type of... Yeah, my son couldn't even get me that mad. When my son do some shit that I don't like, I just simply correct him. You know what I'm saying? My son's very smart, very respectful, and he listens. And that's it. I'm gonna whip my son's ass. So that shit, my dad was doing some extra shit. So I'm grown. I know the older I get, the distance he get. The older I get, the distance he get. I get bigger than him. That nigga he a short ass nigga too. As I got older and grown, I was realizing, boy, you short as fuck. Like, you a bitch for real. Like, this nigga gotta be every bit of like 5'7". You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm looking at him, I'm looking down on this nigga. Like, I ain't the tallest. I'm like 5'10 and a half, 5'11. This nigga short. Like, he's shorter than me. So I'm looking at this nigga like, man, bitch. So, make a long story short, I don't see him. I think I started getting into some trouble when I was like 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? I was dealing with that anger on top of like, you know what I'm saying, other shit. So I was just not really wilding out in school, but you don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to play with me. I had to throw hands with them niggas. Like, I was quiet, chill, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't no bitch. Still ain't to this day. Like, just go that way if you don't fuck with me. Go that way and we straight. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was throwing hands with niggas, and you had the motherfuckers that'll try me. That was the principal's little favorite little basketball players or whatever that she would got them try to favor and shit like that, try to turn the tables on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it made me look like I was out of pocket. So I started to really tap in. I was like, boy, who I really want to see is that nigga, my dad. I really want to see this nigga, but I waited for the right time because I'm like young, ain't gonna get hurt. So as I get older, I become a father, and I start seeing what it's like to be a father. It started making me more mad at what this nigga was on, what he was doing, how he moved. I could see right then and there he was a bitch ass nigga. So last year, we ain't spoken in about I haven't seen him in about 10 years. Almost 10 years. Last time I seen him, it was my brother's wedding. And that was on some fake shit. And nigga was acting like a bitch. He was acting like I got nothing but love for you. But I was looking at that nigga like, I want to slap the shit out of you. If it ain't my brother's wedding, I would slap the shit out of you. But I let shit ride. Years go down the line. Last year, I was like, man, you know what? Let me get this shit off my chest, man. I'm tired of holding this shit in. Let me talk to this nigga before he clock out. Before he die. He could probably die of a stroke tomorrow. I got to get this shit off my chest. So I called this nigga. Oh, son. Oh, man, it's good to hear from you. I'm like, man, fuck you, nigga. When you gonna shoot me that round? What's up? Like, I just told this nigga straight up, I want my round. You was a bitch ass nigga. I never respect you. And you not a real father. You not a real man. You duck off and you try to act like you good because you, retired from being an officer and everybody salute you and shit like that, nigga. You was a bitch. You was a real bitch. And I want my round. Man to man, nigga. I'm grown up to tell you this shit. What's up? That nigga like, what? Huh? Wait. And it scared him so fucking bad. Keep in mind, I had not seen this man in almost 10 years. It scared, and I'm in South Carolina. He in New Jersey. It scared him so fucking bad. He had me served with papers the next day. I'm at work. My folks called me and they was like, yo, cops stopped by the house and they was looking for you and they told you to call back on this card. So when I called back on the card, they was like, yeah, you being taken to court, a restraining order. So we go to court, man. Court day. I'm over here. We was trying to do is get a restraining order and take away my weapons. I wouldn't have any rights to own any weapons. Like if I owned a weapon, that would just, you know what I'm saying, I guess I got there get charged, jail time, whatever. And then, you know, whatever else. So the court date pops up. I hire a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom, Deuce. My mom always got my back, you know what I'm saying? She made sure that fuck nigga wasn't going to be on no weird shit because he thought he had pulled because he retired officer type shit. And he made all these kind of weird ass, bogus ass statements saying I was going to shoot him and his wife in the face. I ain't never said no shit like that. I just told that nigga I want to beat his ass before he died. So we take it to court. This nigga don't even have any witnesses. He have half of text messages and he doesn't even know the lingo. So I'm on like a FaceTime call. They wanted me to come to New Jersey to go to this court. I'm saying I'm not coming to New Jersey. I got shit going on. I got a job. No, I'm not stopping whatever I got to do to come up there to see. No. They was like, my lawyer was like, it'll look good. It'll look good. I'm like, no, tell the judge we'll do it through a little Zoom call. That's it. So we do the Zoom call. My lawyer called me for the Zoom call. He was like, look, don't record nothing. Make sure nobody's in the room. You know what I'm saying? When you do the Zoom call, and don't say nothing unless you're asked a question. Boom. So my dad's up in there, his fat fucking ass, this nigga. I was like looking like a bitch, looking at the camera like this. Like he looking at me in face like the Zoom like this, like, yeah, I got you type shit. I was looking at this nigga like, yeah, all right. So he all hostile and shit, talking his shit, talking about how he served 25 years on the force. Nobody give a fuck. The judge just looking at nigga like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm quiet like the lawyer asked me to. The lawyer start kicking his shit, talking about some that's a goddamn 381 something in the law book, da-da-da. And the judge was like, is that so? I thought that expired and da-da-da. I'm like, they speaking real lawyer code. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? So then the judge was like, excuse me for a second. Let me go look that up real quick. And he excused himself from the stand and he goes back there and look it up. And he comes back and he's like, yeah, you're right, lawyer, proceed. So the lawyer started going in. My dad over there looking like he's sweating and shit. I'm like, yeah, you thought you got down. Like, yeah, I can't correct with a lawyer, yeah. So they asked me, they was like, did you ever say that you were going to shoot him in the face? I said, I never said that. They was like, what, did you ever say you were going to beat his ass? I said, I did say that. I did say I want to beat his ass. I want to. I told him I want my round before he clock out. I want my round, meaning that I challenged him to a fight. And before he clock out, meaning before he passed. So they was like, okay, bet. You can see the white lady just typing that shit up. So he was like, so you ain't say you gonna fuck my wife? I was like, well, did I say that shit? Did I say it? I don't know. Probably did, but I said no. I said no because I don't recall. Not to my knowledge, I did not say that. So I said, no, I didn't. I just said I want to beat your ass. So the judge is like, why the fuck you so scary? This nigga ain't seen you in 10 years. Called you one time, got his closure, and you just immediately jump in the goddamn restraining order type shit. And then he tried to get me banned from coming up north. Like I couldn't come to New Jersey or Philly type shit. He was like, he got access to his mama. Cause my mom in Philly right now. He was like, he got access to his mom up there. I don't feel comfortable with him coming up there. He might have access to me. And they was like, nigga, it was like, we get that you scared, bro, but it was like, we not gonna tell him where he can't go. So they was like, so we gonna uplift this restrainer order. Make a long story short, we gonna uplift this restrainer order. I know it's scary. I know you're gonna be out there looking over your shoulders, but we don't think it's that deep, which is really not. I want to get my closure, but the shit was just funny to me, man. Like, be careful how you treat your children, man. Real talk. I say that to say this. Be careful how you treat your children. You know what I'm saying? Because they are going to grow up to be adults. You know what I mean? They not going to forget shit. That's just it. I love my son to death. I couldn't imagine treating my son the way my dad did. I know some people had it way worse. I'm not going to sit there and downplay their situation. I'm just saying my situation, my father was on some bitch nigga shit. Nigga was a bitch. That was like really like being birthed from a bitch ass nigga. I don't respect how he moves as a father. I don't respect that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that move like that, worried about what another woman doing, moving on with her life, you're a bitch if you're gonna take that shit on your child, your kids. You know what I'm saying? That's just, nah. That's not no man. I don't give a fuck which you successful in. You know what I'm saying? You retired from the force, whatever, you did your 25. All right, you dedicated your time to your fucking job, nigga. You didn't do it to your kids. You're not no real man. You're not no real father. You was just a real Uncle Tom ass, bitch ass nigga. So with that being said, man, that's another story, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. And y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share the channel, comment, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have any similar stories, please feel free to drop in the comments. If you can relate, let me know how. And we out, man. Got videos to edit, man. Go get your hoodie Loud Baby and make sure you go get your ginger root flavor Loud Roast. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. We out, baby.